Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, and we have a raid incoming. We have 57 of them there. This is the Hound Clan? Is that what? The Hound Clan. So I assume Vikings. Yep, that seems right. We have a group of 54 up here. Is it just the two groups? No, there's a third group down here of 55. So 180 maybe? Ish. They're going to prepare for a little while, so I think we're fine preparing for a little while. I guess we should stick everyone in the prepares. Let's go ahead and do that. That way they're like front and center. It is April, May, so we're on year 9. And we've got some planting going. We ran out of beer, so I've just like thrown some extra hot fields down. And then I have a cat in front of my screen. Thank you, Kiff. We did get our little, not barn, but I guess like pasture and barns done for our yaks. We're up to 7 yaks. I think we can accommodate about 25 in this space when it comes to sleeping spots. So kind of a variety there. We have tons of milk stored, and we are producing cheese. So we're producing legendary cheese up here. We're producing good cheese down here. So this is probably excellent in masterwork. And then we also have this cheese press. So I think this is from Medieval Expanded, Medieval Overhaul. And then this is from Vanilla Cooking Expanded. And you can actually set the cheese quality on these guys as well. Milk into normal cheese in 25 days, good cheese in 35 days. So it's going to be a little while before we have cheese, but I'm pretty excited. I don't think I've ever made cheese in RimWorld before. We have gotten a lot of the soil down here, and we started to get some of the floors down. I wanted to stop murdering prisoners when they prison break, so we are getting some of our drain caskets up. Looks like we have someone in a drain casket already. Is it connected? It is connected to the network. What does this tell us? Nutrition, daily hemogen, 3.2. And then we have 242 in the network. Okay, so that is good. You might also notice that we are like pretty well moved into here. We still have a bunch of drapes to kind of put up. You can see we draped some of this off. We're going to get some extra recreation over in kind of like some of these areas. We have some chess tables up here. I moved meditation here, and we've started making some colonist statues. So one of the first ones that was made was of Titan. So I figured since he's one of the Blood Guard, that we would put his statue in this area. Is it? It is not within like meditation focus range, right? Let's do that, and we'll get rid of these, and then we will... Why are you meditating there instead of on your throne? That's super weird, but whatever, Reina, you do you. We'll get another statue over here. I think we have one that we can probably put up. Oh, this one is of Kiki. This one is of Little Child. I'm going to deconstruct those. This one's of Colin. I kind of like that we have just like a big goofy oaf, but we'll put Gareth's statue right here for now. We did get a statue of Coven that we put in his bedroom, so we'll do the same for Gareth once we have his spot up and running. I also saw there are a couple things that I want to paint. So we put up some of these guys. If we take a look at this room, it is unbelievably impressive. We've got a ways to go before it would become wondrously impressive. The space alone is crazy huge, so I'm surprised that that's not like tipping it over, but I guess that's fine. We also got our second tavern up. We need linen, so we need some flax to grow. And we're out of beer. I'm not quite sure what kind of food we might store in here, but I did put like a little freezer area in there just in case. So we do have some recreation over on this side of the map now, kind of supporting all of this work stream. Other than working on this today and this, I think we have 2 quests We have one for a retrieval. So this will take us to a location that we'll need to go to. And then we have another airship that we can investigate. So I guess we'll let these guys do their thing, and we will see if this raid proves to be as difficult as our raid yesterday. Okay, the Nords people are coming in. And we are getting into our defensive positions. Right now, Laserfist is missing a defensive position. That's fine. Jenna, you probably don't have one either. We'll stick you in there for now. Eustace, sure. I think... House Coven, are you guys up? Did you just get up? Join the fray. Odie and Braga are death resting. The rest of House Corvin is still death resting. So Corvin just managed to wake up in time. Liar, you whip your bow, and then let's get you over there. Graves. I can't with some of these people. Okay, you guys, do we have spots there for you maybe? Okay, and is already gonna do some shadow stepping. Is our door. Laserfist, you have a spot. Let's get you up there, apparently, because someone, maybe Odie or Braga, would usually be up front. Let's get you in there. Oh, I didn't do anything about this situation yet. I said I was gonna redesign that. I should probably think about that. Anastasia can also do shadow steppy stuff. Let's... Oh, she's gonna be right there, so that's fine. Okay, Engo, you pop in there. Sicko, you are popping in. Now, you are falling apart, and you have dementia, so I'm just gonna have you hang back right here. That'll be your new spot. Maybe you can, rescue a person. Are you manning the scorpion? You are. Cool. Okay. Do we have all scorpions here being manned? We do not. Oh. Now we do. Okay. Anastasia. Oh, you're at max heat already. That's crazy. We had that issue with you previously. What is your deal? Are you you have an issue? No, you don't have a trait. Okay, Laro. Let's get some more people kind of in this area. Luke, why don't you pop up there? Bass, you can help out as well. Okay. Horace, actually, you guys, Eaton, you get back, and then you guys come here and just shoot through the door. There. Why does it keep doing that? Release? Okay. Why don't you guys come do the same thing? Okay. And you can stand back here. Sicko. Okay, we got people wandering into the gate. Camilla, go here. Okay, so one group is fleeing. Camilla, you get back there. Corvin. Oh, Corvin, you are coming in. Corvin, why don't we let you kill Skip? And we'll stick you here. Eaton can go there. Okay, so one group is just going to be basically body blocking the rest of us. You guys continue shooting those scorpions. And how are we doing? I think we're doing fine. Corvin, you have skipped into a weird place. Let's go ahead and Hulk out. Arena. Okay, and then why don't you go ahead and fly out? Okay, and then we're just gonna unleash her. Okay, you guys are getting pretty beat up, but I think you'll be fine. You guys can go here and here. That way maybe you can get some better shots in. My controls are so wonky right now. Okay. Oh, okay. All groups are fleeing. That means that we're gonna head this way. Okay, you guys back up as well. And I'm gonna have you guys retreat back there. We'll have you guys retreat as well. Coven, we'll have you stop hill skipping. Okay, why don't you guys retreat right there? Okay, and then you guys can retreat here. Okay, a lot more have gotten through than I was hoping. Ranged or melee folks, we're gonna have you guys search and destroy. Who needs rescuing? Laser Fist, okay. Laser Fist, how? You're fine. You're fine, Laser Fist. You guys this way, you guys this way. Okay, you guys search and destroy. You guys also search and destroy. And I guess the rest of you will just release Anastasia. Why don't you go ahead and rescue Laser Fist? Orders, unforbid the things. Okay, so archers are going to chase these guys down through doors. If they break doors, it's not a huge deal. But I think that's pretty much taken care of. I will see who we can grab for more blood bags. Okay, already have one of the doors replaced. Yaroslav is working on this. They broke through the same area on the opposite side, so I had Reyna take care of that. We managed to get about 5 prisoners. A couple of them died in the prison, but that is fine. That is more blood bags for our little drain casket room once we get that all set up. And otherwise, colonist damage-wise, I think we fared a lot better that raid than in the one from yesterday. Other stuff that I didn't point out at the beginning of the episode, I kind of am working on redoing this area. So this is like a little clothing shop off of the town square. We need linen for so many things. We need linen for these like little overhangs. But I set up some clothing racks with our current outfits, so hopefully once we get some extra gear, those will get filled. I put like a little dressing area back here, and then I reorganized some of our like clothing storage just so that some like items will be stored next to each other, and this will be for items that are what is it, storage, higher hit points, and then when things are lower hit points, they'll be put here in the tailoring workshop so that the items that need to be mended are closer to the tailoring workbenches. And then we got our proper large storage room stood up. I made this like a little barracks area just because we have so many kids that are running around and a few other people that we've recruited. I think like Nico is severely pregnant right now. She has been moving very, very slowly. Yeah, 3rd trimester. I think Sicko might be pregnant. She's also in her 3rd trimester, and Kala is pregnant again as well, right? Yeah, you already have a son. Okay, so that's what's going on there. We're just gonna let these guys die, and we're at a situation where I I don't have building projects spanning a crazy amount of the map, so I do have people just on unrestricted schedules for now because I think we'll be able to get this stuff done without them wandering around too much. Once people are healed up a little bit, oh, Lav, why don't you capture that guy? Once people are healed up a little bit, then we'll go ahead and bring in the airship, and then we'll send people on a caravan. I think Anastasia, pretty good on death rest right now, so we should probably be able to get both those quests done before it's time for your house to hibernate again. Okay, so we've got 4 people on drain caskets. I want to go ahead and accept a quest. It looks like everyone is pretty well recovered. Let's grab the airship. We'll see where this lands. Jump to location. It is very, very close, which is very nice. Okay. And Anastasia, just go ahead and prioritize that. That being said, we're gonna get the raid like right here. I wonder if I should like extend this down a little bit more. Maybe at some point, but for now we'll just kind of like leave things as they are. We'll have people wander over this way when we have just a few hours left. Well, just a couple hours to go. Let's go ahead and do one of these. And do we have anyone that is like an archer? I feel like we set some people up. I just cannot, like, for the life of me, remember who they were. Colin? Maybe I didn't do any rituals. Maybe I just talked about it. I think I talked about having like the heads of like the heirs to household do the thing. Anastasia, you were pretty far away, so you got like a late start on it. But I think she's quick enough that we won't have to repel a second raid. Why don't you go ahead and eat one of these meals, consume, and then go ahead and go back to hacking. And then this raid should show up anytime. Oh, you're gonna go find a table. Well, I guess it's nice that I put tables all over the bases for you guys, and that one seemed to be close enough for you to decide to like take a little break there. Right here. These guys have been standing here for like a little too long, apparently. They are wanting to do things. Okay, so yeah, right on top of us. Oh, this is not that bad. Why don't you guys go ahead and search and destroy? Okay, perfect. Everyone can go. It looks like just like our melee folks took like a little bit of damage. Okay, you're still hacking that. And Coven, you are like chasing some people down. Okay, well, here's an opportunity for us to grab some of these guys. I'm not sure why it said like sleeping spot reserved, but that should not be a problem. We have like plenty of sleeping spots in here, right? I'll throw like a couple more down just in case. Okay. So we'll let them do their thing. Oh my gosh, what time is it? It is 7. So 8 hours. Maybe like if she's still here at like 1 o'clock in the morning, I'll bring some folks back. Hey, speaking of quests, I have Liar over here putting fires out because Anastasia keeps getting scared of them. We do have a quest to babysit some Mega Wolverines. For Adamantite, we are low on Adamantite, and I've been trying to build more gear out of it, so we're going to go ahead and accept that. Jump to location. 5 of them. Do we have 5 sleeping spots for them? I guess we have a couple sleeping spots here. I put these sleeping spots out here just in case we get like random animal joiners. You know, they will come to the base and sleep in a sleeping spot when it's time to sleep. And if I don't want to keep them, they are sleeping right outside of our butcher shop. So it's kind of perfect. You can go. And we have a couple more hours before I was thinking of bringing people over. I think she's going to be fine. I don't think we'll have to deal with another raid. Well, it's midnight and she is just like rounding the corner on this, so I think she can pull it off. Medical emergencies, probably prisoners, that's fine. 30 more points to go. And is she the one that's starving? Maybe. Okay, you're free. Go eat. The next quest is retrieval. Okay, so let's jump to that outpost and we'll let the map load. So it is not very far. It's right there. We'll let vampires will heal quickly, but I think I'll just give them a day to kind of like rest, and then we'll send Anastasia, her house, as well as like the blood guard, to go check that facility out. Quest completed. Excellent, excellent. All that stuff in. Ooh, also there's some bread over here. We'll take that. Orders. Just like unforbid all the things. Wow, Madden became an adult. That happened so quickly. Not getting 4 skill points out of these guys. I think part of it is maybe the base is so big they're spending a lot of time walking from the school. Like when they decide that it's time for a lesson, they're probably like walking across like half the map to get to the school, right? Let's do crafting. Yes, social, medical. Well, if you're gonna do crafting, let's do construction as well. Heidi Large. Hard worker, that is great. You have turned into a fine young man. You are naked. Let's get you a weapon. Bow. There you go. And you are now unrestricted also. Welcome to the colony. We'll get all your jobs and stuff all sorted out. And I was just thinking maybe what we do, let's edit, let's manage areas, let's do, don't really need the focus area anymore. Let's do children. And let's keep the children a little bit more restricted, so that they aren't going to be like all over the place. Do maybe like that. That we're not going to have any children that need to like go into any of the vampire houses or anything. Our children probably don't need to go into any of these areas either. And I don't want them in front of the gate, so do that, and then I'll clean the rest of this up. But that gets them access to beds, the hospital, the school, and then we'll let them have full access to the keep as well. So I'll make those changes. Well, Sicko is in labor. Rorka was a prisoner. He was the prisoner from yesterday's episode. He was like the only decent one. So we have him added as a farmer. He's neurotic and a jogger. And he was missing a limb, so we gave him a new leg. So welcome to the colony worker. We gave him a better haircut as well. Let's go ahead and gather for childbirth. Luke is going to be spectating as the father, Elowen as the mother, and our vampires are in a good state. So let's go ahead and get them out to the world as well. Go ahead and form caravan people. Is it Strigoi? Yes, it is House Strigoi, and then we will say guards. Braga is also down. Let's grab a couple horses for loot in case there are things that we want to bring back. And travel supplies, let's change route, go here. And we will just maybe increase some of this a little bit. Oh, that's fine. We will... Wait, why is that going down instead of up? Oh, because I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go. We'll do that. We'll say some packaged survival meals just in case we need to switch them over, but hopefully we won't be there for very long. Just gonna take them a few hours to get there. Oh, these mega sloth are up. I've assigned them to the children area as well. We got a new little healthy baby. Let's name the baby. Your father is a Silver. Your mother's also a Silver. Where did this last name come from? Okay, little baby boy. Frid. I kind of like Frid. Frid sounds like the child of giants. Yeah, welcome to the colony, Frid. We have arrived at the outpost. Got 4 horses with us, and our vamps are heading over. It is embedded in this mountain, which I don't like that it's so close to the edge, but I like that there's kind of like a little choke point there. That being said, there are doors. Okay, we're gonna claim all the doors. And who is starving? Psycho. Oh, yeah, I bet. She just had a baby, and then she probably just breastfed the baby. Someone will come take care of her. Let's get Titan. I guess we'll have you like take a peek inside since you are closest. Fastest. Why are you so fast? Okay. Anastasia. Let's go ahead and have you prioritize that. Work-wise, who is good at research stuff? We'll just like put all these guys on 4. So wait, that's scanning. I had it right the first time. I don't know why I thought I had it on dark study or something. Okay, Sophia and Kate. Sophia, you can prioritize that one. Why don't you guys come join Titan as he looks around? 8. That one's like a suspicious. It's suspicious. Oh, there are insects right there. Okay, let's claim more of these doors if we can. And let's hope you guys hang out over here. Archers, you're coming in. Kate, why don't you head this way? Anastasia, why are you so slow? Well, you're probably like the most heavily armored, so maybe that's why. Oh, okay. Search and destroy. Kiki, pull back. And furniture, we'll get some like medical spots down just in case we need them. Okay. You guys are good. Let's have you continue to explore. More growth moments. 3 passions. Mel. You're our little, like, you're Nico's child. I can tell by your, like, little horns and your brown hair. Patient cook. Cooking speed, slow. Oh, gifted is amazing. Just +4 in tons of things. So animals, social, and shooting are kind of like what you're good at right now. So I guess we'll do animals. Your mom's a miner. And we'll do construction, I guess. Actually, you guys, let's head over this. We'll check out this side of the structure. Since Anastasia is right there. Okay. nothing. Got a little chest here and here. But of course, there's going to be nothing in those. Like, we already established that that's it. Okay, so there's 6 terminals. We need to find a couple more. More insects. Claim that door and this door. Pop over this way. You two, let's head up this way. Okay, there's one. Go ahead and prioritize hacking that. Eaton, why don't you take a look down here? Laserfist, you can head over this way. 8. Or no, it was Sophia who was doing the hacking previously. I am worried about incendiaries because we have not taken any precautions against them. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. And then you guys can come down this way. Okay, so we need 2 more still. That's probably going to wake these guys up. Check this room out before we go too far deep down this corridor. Oh, actually, it's just maybe a couple more rooms right there. Okay, a big old nothing. Anastasia, you... Can we construct? Can we claim it? And then we can deconstruct it. Who's our fastest? Who is really good? Kiki. Kiki, why don't you do this and this? Eaton, you can come down here. Okay, Kiki, we'll have you do this, deconstruct, do that, do that. Okay, found another one. You head down here. Okay, so that was 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, we have all of them. There's a horde of insects over there. So maybe we take care of that. Okay, infestation, where is that happening? It's happening in this round, okay. Claim. We're going to hold this door open. So you guys are going to come down here. Let's do Titan to open the door. Laser Fist, we'll have you here. You here. Sophia here. Kiki. Kate. Kate, why don't you pop back here? Kiki, you can finish doing what I'm having you do. I was gonna try and take those on, but let's see if maybe we can just like let those guys sleep. Okay. Hello, you are right there. You're working on that. Eaton. Nope. Do not go that way. Oh, they're on search and destroy. I did not intend for that. Why don't you guys go ahead and go back? And you also off of search and destroy. Yeah, just hold the choke point. Thank you. Okay, and then why don't you take that on? We're gonna forbid this room. here. You're gonna get that deconstructed. That is great. Okay, why don't you come help them? And then I'm gonna zoom out, just double click all these to open them. Okay, you guys are good to go. You guys are free. Anastasia, we'll have you do that, and then you'll be free as well. And horses. I bet one of the horses has like all the meals. Gear, you have some of the meals. Someone else must be carrying meals. You have some meals. We'll do that. And we will get them out of here once she's done with that. And we have opened up all these boxes. Okay, if this were a different playthrough, I'd be really excited about this Archean seed. We might plant it though, just because it'll probably be really pretty. We have a raid coming in. How big is it? It is pretty big. 23 people. This door, this is the one that we'll hold open. Anastasia, why don't you come down here and let's have you go here to open the door. Pull back. Titan and Camille, why don't you guys head there? Meadow, Laser Fist, and then our archers. Okay, we did get a statue. We got a tornado spell scroll. We have a couple other things to open, but we can take a look at that once we're in a caravan. You guys are leaving my horses alone. That's great. 23 of them versus 9 of us. Okay. Well, wait, where are they going? Why are they going a crazy way? All right. Do they want to attack the insects? Like, if that's what they want, they can totally do that. That'd be fine. Oh, they're gonna come through this way. Okay. Change of plans. Put them up this hallway. You right there, you right there. Okay, Anastasia, your neural heat is not great. What if we do blade focus on you and we have you just go ham? Oh, eat. Come on, dude. You guys go ahead. Okay, you guys are free to do whatever you're gonna do. And we will catch up with them once they're out on the caravan. I don't know why we ended up back at this map, but here we are. Oh, we can take some prisoners, so I guess we'll do that. When it comes to items, we got some rune weave, some damask, some demon blood, jade. We got this arcane seed, bioferrite, and a book. Did we get any other loot that we might? Short bows, I don't really care. Gold, that's what I was looking for. Travel supplies, we'll take all of our food back. We'll take medicine and insect jelly. I'm gonna leave the hornet jelly. Can they get addicted to it? Those who consume it and nourish. Oh, okay, never mind. We will take that, I guess. Go ahead and hit send and get these guys home. Be home a little later tonight. And we probably need just a couple more spots in the prison for these prisoners that we're bringing back. We can probably, you're good. Death rest. Oh, we can get Raina her last death rest that she needs to be able to take advantage of her full rum. So that is great. The rest of these guys will be shoved into drain caskets as we're able to construct them. I think that's going to be it for today. It was a very long episode. Sorry about that. Longer than usual. As always, thanks for hanging out. And until next time, have a good one. Bye.